Welcome to the California Community College's MyPath College Portal Administration Instructional Tutorial. This tutorial guide is intended for College Portal administrators. Administrators will be able to log in to the MyPath portal and use the Tenant Admin panel to communicate directly with their student population, as well as to configure the look, feel, and content of their college's portal to customize what those students see and experience. There are 4 modules in this series, taking you through the basic configuration and functions of the CCC MyPath portal. In this module, we'll cover how to configure the look and feel of the theme of your college or district portal as an administrator. We'll take you through some simulations to change a college theme color, to change the background image of a college theme, to add photo slides to a rotating banner, and branding your college theme with a custom logo. These changes allow you to customize the look and feel of your college's CCC MyPath portal and your students' user experience. As we move through some demonstrative simulations, remember that you can follow along with the written user guide available for download. Let's get started. We'll start with configuring your college colors. While each administrator will choose what best represents their college's branding, for this simulation we'll use a gold color. To begin, we'll navigate to the Tenant Admin tab, then to the Tenant Portal Administration panel. Then we'll select Manage this skin. Next, we'll click the Tenant Badge Header Background Color field label to open the color palette. We'll click and drag the white triangle slider to display color shades in the larger square box to the left of the slider. Once the shade displays as we'd prefer, we'll click in the square color box to select the color. The exact color selected appears in the Tenant Badge Header Background Color field along with the color's hex code. If we wanted to use a color for which we already knew the hex code, we would also be able to simply type it into the hex code field. Click outside of the color box to close it, and click the Save button to save the changes. Our college portal display will now appear with the color we selected for the background, although it may take up to 15 minutes for changes to be seen by student users. These same steps may be followed to change text colors as well. The colors you choose for your portal heavily impact the feel and tone of your content and your interface, and ultimately your end-user experience. This simple function in the Tenant Admin panel allows administrators control over this significant piece of their portal with just a few easy clicks. Another impactful option for customizing your college's portal is the addition of a background image. Our next simulation will take us through the steps to select a custom image to represent your unique institution. First, we'll navigate to the Tenant Admin tab, then to the Tenant Portal Administration panel, then to the Manage this skin link to open the College Skin configuration screen. To update the college portal's background image, click the Upload Image link next to the Tenant Background Image URL field. This will open the Attachments dialog box. It's optional to enter a file name and source information for your photo if you'd like. For this simulation, we'll skip that step. Next, click the Select File box to open your operating system's file browser, navigate to and select the image file we want to use for our college portal's background. For this tutorial, we'll select the Picture Library, the CCC MyPath folder, and the Campus Life photo. Click Upload to upload the image. The Attachments dialog box will close automatically once the file uploads successfully. Click the Save button to save the changes. We can then close the Manage this skin screen and return to the Tenant Admin tab where our new background image will be displayed. Adding slides to the rotating banner function in the CCC MyPath portal can also be a useful tool in affecting the visual message your portal puts forth. For this tutorial, we'll add 2 photos to our college carousel. Once again, we will navigate to the Tenant Admin tab and then to the Tenant Portal Administration panel. Then, we'll select the Manage Rotating Banners link to display the college carousel screen. Next, we'll click on the Add Item button to display the Add Carousel Image dialog box. Click the Choose File button to select a slide image. For this tutorial, we'll select the picture library, the CCC MyPath folder, and the main hall photo. The suggested image size for banner images is 350 pixels high and a minimum of 1,170 pixels wide. Note that the image, link target, and link title fields are all required and must be populated before the Save button is activated. The link target is a URL that the student will be directed to when they click on the image you've uploaded, and it may be up to 2,000 characters. If this image represented your library, for example, you could link directly to your library's webpage. For now, we'll route back to www.cccmypath.org. For the link title, you may use up to 64 characters to provide a clear text alternative of the image for screen readers to use. If your photo represented your library, you could call your link title Library. For this example, we'll use the title Main Hall. If the link is from an external site and you want it to open in a new tab, you could select the New Window checkbox. For the purposes of this tutorial, we're linking to a portlet within the CCC MyPath portal, and we will not select the New Window checkbox. We would leave the No Follow checkbox selected to instruct some search engines that the link should not influence the target's ranking in their search engine index. We would clear the No Follow checkbox if we wanted the link to have a Do Follow value. A Do Follow value allows Google to rank your website. For the purposes of this tutorial, we'll leave the No Follow checkbox selected. We'll now move into configuring the text that will accompany the photo that we've selected. The Hide Overlay checkbox is cleared by default. Leave the Hide Overlay checkbox cleared to display a transparent area over your image that contains text you enter in the Content Editor panel. If you select Hide Overlay, you will not have a text overlay for your image. Click a Text Position radio button to make the text overlay display as top, middle, or bottom relative to the image behind it. Bottom is selected by default, and for this tutorial, we'll leave the text position selection as bottom. We will enter and format the content we want to display over the image in the Content Editor panel to the right. Again, here we'll enter Main Hall. Now that we have the image and the title, we'll click the Save button to close the Add Carousel Image dialog box and display the newly created slide on the College Carousel screen. The CCC MyPath portal allows administrators to add multiple photos to their image carousel in a rotation on their home screen, offering a broader and more complete visual representation of their institution. To add additional photos and get the rotating banner effect, we'll go through mostly the same steps as adding an initial image. We're still in the Tenant Admin tab and in the Tenant Portal Administration panel. We already selected the Manage Rotating Banners link to display the College Carousel screen. Once there's one image already uploaded, we simply click the Add Item button to add another slide to the right of the last slide. Following the same steps as before, we'll select Choose File, the Pictures folder, and the CCC MyPath folder. And this time, we'll select the Computer Lab file. As before, we will enter a link into the Link Target field. This time, we'll enter cccmypath.org/computerlab. Then, enter Computer Lab as the link title. We will again leave the New Window box unchecked so that the link clicks directly through to our destination page rather than opening a new window when clicked. The Hide Overlay box is again left unchecked so that we may add title text over the image. And we'll again leave the No Follow box checked, since for tutorial purposes, we don't need this particular piece of content to affect search engine rankings. Before finishing, add the title Computer Lab to the Content Editor panel and leave the formatting as aligned at the bottom of the image so that the title appears across the image along the bottom. Now we're ready to press the Save button. We do have the option to click either the left or right arrows below an image to select the order in which the slides display, or click the trash icon on the image to delete it from the carousel altogether. For now, these are just fine the way they are, and we can expect them to be displayed for the student user within about 15 minutes of being added. With photographic visuals and colors contributing to the look and feel of your portal, you can now fully brand it with your own logo. To begin, changing the college logo and the college name occurs from the Content Editor. We'll navigate to the Tenant Admin tab, the Tenant Portal Administration panel, and then to the Manage Portlets link. Select the Edit button corresponding to the logo. Click the Save and Configure button at the bottom of the page to see the Content Editor screen. If there's a current logo, we would click on the right side of the logo and press the keyboard's backspace button to delete it. Then click the image icon in the toolbar to open the Image Properties dialog box and click the Upload tab. Then we'll click the Choose File button to select a logo image. Here we'll select the Pictures folder, the CCC MyPath folder, and then the CCC MyPath logo file. Once selected, we'll click Send it to the server to send the logo image to the portal server and display the Image Info tab. We'll click OK to save the new logo and return to the Content Editor screen with our new logo displayed. Once back on the Content Editor screen, click inside the text field and edit the current college name to reflect the college or district name as you'd like it to display. For the purposes of this tutorial, we'll type in CCC MyPath. We also have the option to use the editing tools inside the Content Editor screen to select the font size, the color, format, etc. for the text as it fits our needs. For this tutorial, however, we'll leave it as it is and click the Save icon to save the logo and our college name, effectively branding the portal to reflect the college it represents. Congratulations on completing Module 2 of the CCC MyPath Portal Administration Instructional Tutorial. We've discussed changing a college theme color, changing the background image of a college theme, adding photo slides to a rotating banner, and branding your college theme with a custom logo. You can continue your learning about the CCC MyPath portal with the Administration Instructional Tutorial's third module, Content Management. You can access the modules of this course at any time through the CCC Education Planning Initiative at cccedplan.org. And for more in-depth instruction, you can also access the written College Portal Administration User Guide available for download, or you can call or email the California Community Colleges Technology Center.